Hello, this is how you install the KDE build tool kde-builder on the operating system FreeBSD 14.2. This is a fresh installation of FreeBSD 14.2, clean installation. I have just installed KDE Plasma 5 following the FreeBSD handbook, and then I have installed Mozilla Firefox as a web browser. The user that I have created during the BSD installer is named administrator. This user is part of the wheel user group, so can use sudo because I did this change. Sudo is necessary for KDE-builder. So let's see how we set up KDE builder. We go to the KDE homepage, which is kde.org. There's a menu item named Get Involved. In there, we scroll to Development, and this is the page. Says that we need to set up KDE Builder and that FreeBSD is an advanced topic. So the procedure on how to start programming for KDE says that you should have one of the better supported operating systems, which is one of Arch Linux, OpenSUSE, Tumbleweed, KDE Neon User, or Fedora KDE, either on your hardware computer installed or in a virtual machine. We're actually using FreeBSD. Okay, and we should follow the regular procedure. KDE Builder is a KDE meta build system tool, knows how to build most KDE Git repositories, and will build the KDE Git repositories in the correct order. For instance, if we want to build kcalc, it will know that kcalc depends on kconfig, will build that KDE Git repository first, and then it knows that kconfig depends on extra CMake modules, so it will build that KDE Git repository before kconfig. Okay, let's see what it says. So we should have tilde/.local/bin in our path. Let's see if that's the case. So we have tilde/bin in the same place where we configure tilde/bin to be in the path environment variable. We should also put tilde/.local/bin. I have installed MC Midnight Commander. I have probably edited profile, the hidden file tilde/.profile. And on the first uncommented line, I should do something similar, which is $home /.local/bin. So the path environment variable contains what we would expect: directories from /, directory from /usr, directories from /usr/local, and then tilde/bin, tilde/.local/bin, and then the environment variable is exported. Sounds okay. F2 to save, enter. Quit, and quit once more. Let's restart console. Maybe the environment variables change has been applied. And it has not. So that means we should either source the file tilde/.profile or re-log in to KDE Plasma or just restart the computer. Let's go with the easier path. Okay, and now we have tilde/.local/bin in the path environment variable. We have enough space. This is a virtual machine, probably 200 gigabytes of NVMe. 10 gigabytes of random access memory and 14 vCPUs. So we need to run this block, Ctrl-Shift-V. So it downloads initial _setup.sh from the Git repository of kde-builder, and then it's running it using bash. This will require installing for FreeBSD at least some minimal packages such that kde-builder can work, and then another large list of packages will be installed from FreeBSD using pkg -add, because those packages are needed in order to build the KD Git repository. So that would be KD frameworks 5 and 6 need to be built from KD Git repositories, and all of their dependencies will be installed using package add. So Qt 5, Qt 6, all of the modules, and many other libraries. It's downloading the FreeBSD package metadata, so the list of packages available in the enabled repositories. And then it says that this list is incorrect, maybe because of Py39. So it's as expected. There's Python packages for the needed, for the current version of Python that's installed in this operating system, which is FreeBSD 14.2. And the Python packages needed are YAML, setproctitle, and dbus. We probably just need to replace 39 with 311, so 311. Let's see where we can do that. So I've opened the text editor Kate from the KD community. I want to edit this command line. So package install correct, Python 3. Let's see if that's the name. What else could it be? Python 3, 3.10, 3.11, 3.8, 3.9. But then the packages are available just for Python 3.11. So how do we install Python 3.11? Maybe just like this, Python 3. Okay, and we replace 39 with 311. Control A, Control C, Control Shift V. I have just seen this package. Okay. So which one is YAML? I know. PyYAML. PyYAML. Probably this one. Okay. 2 Ys. What does it mean 3_4? I will not install this on 3_4. I'm afraid to do this. So let's remove Python 3 from this. From what I see, Py3.11 minus dbus is already installed, which I'm going to guess that Python 3.11 is already installed. So I'm going to just install the extra two Python modules, PyYAML and setproc title. Why? Okay, and now I'm going to try to run what I ran. So let's see, what was that? This thing. Okay, so now it complains that although these packages, the correct packages are installed, Py3.11, still this command line fails, sudo package install Python 3, Py39, etc. So we'll actually need to edit this list somehow. And let's see how, because this list is kept in source code, and this script and in other places kde-builder tries to make sure that the source code is up to date. So if you have local changes, those will be overwritten by the version of the source code from the KDE Git repositories. So it seems that this file has been downloaded in my home directory, and then it has been run. I have installed the file manager Crusader. I can see in my home directory there's this initial setup file, so probably I can just edit it and run. Let's see. So in here we should have package install. Okay, so if operating system ID is FreeBSD, then sudo package install and then the list. And we'll replace that with this list. Control V, Control S. And then we're going to just run this line. And now it says git command not found. So that means that it actually depends on Git being installed, which is not okay. These initial scripts should actually install Git like this, how it does in here. Let's see the names of the packages. So package search Git. Yeah, it's probably Git for the command line tools, and for the UI, Git minus GUI. And let's see if there's a git-k package. Okay, let's amend the list. So package install Git. Proceed with this action, yes. Okay, now that Git has been installed correctly, it will need to git clone the KD git repository of this KD build system, which is kde-builder. And says that Python 3 does not exist. Okay, so then Python 3 really is needed. It's like this. Control S. And now the installation has finished. There's a desktop file and a application icon in local share icons and in /local/share/applications, which probably means that kde-builder is now on the start menu, which is, I'm not sure why that it is needed. Okay. Next up, let's see what's in here. We should generate the configuration file. Okay, what does it say? Vendor FreeBSD. And it has created a configuration file. Let's actually look at the configuration file and see what's configured in here. So it will use Qt 6, KD Framework 6, which is okay, the default. It will git clone the KD get repositories in the directory /kd/src. We'll do the build in a separate directory /kd/build. And we'll install not in /usr, not in /usr/local, but in ~kd/usr. Rel with deb-info is the default CMake build type. I always switch this to debug if I'm going to use a debugger on the specific operating system. But this time I might leave the CMake build type rel with deb-info. I'm just interested to see that kde-builder can be installed in this new version of FreeBSD, which is 14.2, and that it can install and build and compile KD Git repositories correctly. Num course is the number of my CPU threads, which is 14, correct? It's going to use the CMake generator ninja, which is great because it's fast. So that's about it. The configuration file was created correctly. Now if we write kd-builder, it should find it because it's in the path. Okay, and now we want to install the needed packages from this operating system, which is again FreeBSD 14.2. I'm expecting this to fail because of the Python version. So let's see what it wants. So it wants Python 32 GI docgen, so this will clearly fail. Do you want to continue? The package has not been found in the repositories. It will retry installing packages one by one. Okay, that's a great decision. Yeah, that makes sense. So we want to install a large list of binary packages from this operating system. If one package does not exist, is not available in the repositories, why is it not available in the repositories? As in this case, it's a new version of the operating system. The package names have changed a bit. Py39 minus YAML is now Py311 minus PyYAML. Or maybe we're using a wrong repository of binary packages. Maybe we're using an old mirror, maybe, I don't know, we're using quarterly instead of latest. Who knows what might be an issue, but then it should try to install the rest of the packages. And the one that fails, I will install manually. Instead of failing to install all of the packages, it should just not install that one package that is missing. But unfortunately, you cannot tell package install. Here is the list of packages that you need to try to install. If you cannot find one of these packages, not a problem, don't install that package. Package install will just fail and say one of the many packages that you provided at the package minus install command line does not exist, and that's it. Okay, it's installing all of the Qt 5 packages, all of the Qt 6 packages from the Qt framework. It's going to take a while. This is hundreds and hundreds of FreeBSD binary packages. The end result is that then you will be able to build the KDE Git repositories, extra CMake modules, kconfig, kcalc, plasma integration frameworks, etc. And most of the binary packages will be pre-installed for you at this step by the installation of kde-builder. So we'll be back once all of the binary packages finish installing. Okay, so it continues like this. It installs packages one by one. And from time to time, it will require the sudo password. Because some time passes, a ton of packages need to be installed, and then the cached password for sudo will expire. So kd-builder -install-distro- package is finished running. It managed to install all of the packages except this one, Py39 GI docgen. Let's try to just install it, but with a better version. Maybe it just works. Sudo package install. Yes. GI docgen being GTK glib introspection format. Okay, and then it says that we should just start using kde-builder. It finished installing and it has installed correctly. Okay, so let's do the order of builds that I usually do. So kde-builder, the first one, kconfig. Only 2 modules will be built, both KDE Git repositories, extra CMake modules, and kconfig. When I tried previous versions of FreeBSD, there was some issue where git clone would take significantly longer than on Linux operating systems. And it seems that this issue is still here. Significantly in the sense that, I know, it takes 1 minute longer per KD Git repository, and we need to build more than 100 KD Git repositories. So it seems that kde-builder was installed correctly. I didn't see any interesting error, and I expect that most KD Git repositories will build correctly. The first one, ECM extra CMake modules, was correct. Next up is kconfig. FreeBSD has, so the KD community has continuous integration, meaning that when merge requests are being merged to KD Git repositories, and when new branches are created to KD Git repositories, many of the KD Git repositories have continuous integration for the operating system FreeBSD, which means that there's a FreeBSD server that's running a GitLab CI agent, and the FreeBSD server is running Podman and build.ah and Scopeo, and it uses a custom-made by the KD community FreeBSD container image, in the sense of Docker image, and that's run using FreeBSD Podman. And then inside the KD Git repository that has just been changed will be built, which makes sure that KD Git repositories support of FreeBSD does not regress. Again, I expect many KD Git repositories to be checked using the continuous integration for FreeBSD and to compile correctly out of the box on FreeBSD. Okay, the second module has built correctly, kconfig. Next up, we'll go with kcalc, which is the desktop calculator application. With this application, this will require building around 30 Git repositories, the vast majority of them from the KD community, some not. We'll see if it compiles correctly and how long it takes. What does it say in here? Clone. So Git issues, yeah. We'll just retry. When you have a Git issue, that's the best you can do, just retry the command line. So we do Git operations on all of the Git repositories, in this case on ECM extra CMake modules, the first KD Git repository that gets built, because maybe you have local changes and the tool kde-builder by default will override your local changes, will patch the latest and greatest Git commits from the remote origin master branch and make sure the local Git branch master points to the same Git commit. Okay, so kcalc was built correctly, but there's an issue where you cannot rebuild modules using kde-builder. I have tried many times to build the first two modules, ECM extra CMake modules and kconfig, a second time, but you cannot. So the fix in here was until kde-builder's issue is fixed. I'm going to use --no -stop -on -failure, so no stop on failure, which means that the modules which were already built were installed correctly in tilde/kd/usr. There's no need to rebuild them. The building them fails. So kde-builder will try to build the other module. So in total, in order to build the module kcalc, will build 28 Git repositories. All of the modules that were already built, such as ECM and kconfig, fail, not a problem. And then it continues with the rest of the modules. Internationalization from frameworks, kcore add-ons from frameworks, kGUI add-ons from frameworks, etc. And now we can see if kcalc starts correctly. So that's kd -builder -run kcalc. And here it is. Kcalc built from source using Qt6 and kde-builder. And the kcalc installed from binary packages from FreeBSD is using Qt5. They look different. So one is using Qt 5.15.16. The other one is using Qt 6.7.3. One is using KD Frameworks 5, the other is using KD Frameworks 6. The theming is incorrect on the modules built using kde-builder because we did not build the needed module yet, which is named Plasma Integration. So let's build that. Plasma Integration. And then the same command line parameter. No stop. Failure. Go. It will take a while because Git operations take longer, and it will fail in doing some Git patch operations, Git rebase, Git stash, whatever it tries to do, some Git operations, because there's an issue in kde-builder. But we'll fix this issue, and kde-builder will start working correctly on the latest version of FreeBSD 14.2. So kde-builder managed to build Plasma Integration. And now if I'm going to run kcalc, I expect that the correct Qt widgets theme is being used, which is the same theme that's used by the rest of the KD Plasma 5 desktop. And that's the case. So the same color scheme, the same theme. On the right-hand side, we have Qt6 built using an application named kcalc built using kde-builder from Git master branch. On the left, we have kcalc built by FreeBSD and installed from FreeBSD binary packages, and it's using Qt 5. Okay, and now that we know how to run KD GUI applications correctly with the correct theme, the correct icon theme, correct Qt theme, QML theme, etc., the last thing that I usually do is to make sure that building all of the KDE frameworks version 5 works correctly. So that's the command line kde-builder space frameworks. And that's it. kde-builder already works okay on FreeBSD 14.2. We have identified 3 issues with the initial list of packages to install, then with pi31-gi-docgen, and then this issue with git update. This will be fixed in the coming days, hopefully. Thank you.